I also wanted to add, just in case if somebody is wondering, like, some people may feel like, oh, well, you don't drive, so that's why X, Y, and Z. Like I said, yeah, I don't drive, but when my father has rented a car, I made sure that my friends had a ride home, to my son's christening that I had in Jersey. There was no way I was going to tell my friends, oh, yeah, we're just going to have it in Jersey and left it up to them. I made my father rent a car. I actually gave him the money to rent the car, and we picked up my friends to and from Brooklyn directly to their doors. And I was only 20 years old, but I had a sense of friendship even back then, you know. Um, yeah, so renting cars and Ubers, like I've always thought, like I would never, and you got people who do this, like they'll get an Uber for themselves and leave and not ask somebody, oh, you want to come in an Uber with me, like, whatever. No sense of, you know. Um, Also, I have a book out, as I said previously. I've given a lot of my books for free, like plenty of my books for free. Now, some people chose to purchase, and that was their choice. I didn't tell them that they had to do that, but they chose to support me, and I do have a discounted price. I made sure that my company did that, and yeah, like there's nothing wrong with paying full price, but I just feel like somebody shouldn't have to do that over and over again. Like if you bake cakes, right? And your best friend is getting married, I don't think you should charge them. Or if they have a kid and it's the child's first birthday and the child is your godchild, why are you charging them? Stuff like that. Now, if they want a cake for their baby father, baby sister, auntie, cousin, or auntie Sue, whatever, that's a little different because that person is not kin to you, right? Um, that person should be charged full price, right? Absolutely. But I feel like, because I didn't want somebody to watch the video and get it twisted. No, I'm not saying you shouldn't have boundaries. I'm not saying you shouldn't charge full price at all. But I feel like when it comes to a birthday party, a wedding, um, yeah, why not do it for free? Why not do it from your heart? Now, if the person keeps coming to you, then yes, you have to start charging and let them know that. Like, because some people will take advantage, but you set that boundary. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you decorate parties, right? And then somebody be like, yo, my homegirl wants you to decorate her kid's party, then that's when you say, you know what, I'm gonna have to charge your friend if that's all right. And you be like, yeah, no doubt, whatever. Whatever. But your friend, I just don't feel like that's right to charge. But like other people that's coming in, yeah, if you don't want to give a discount, that's your choice. But somebody that is like your close friend, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, to each their own. Comment, like, and subscribe. Or also, if you have have had an event and you asked a friend to do something and they said no, how did you feel about that? I'm asking for your opinion. I'm asking for opinions on both ends, service providers and customers. How did you feel that person um didn't give you a discount, or didn't, like there was only one lady who commented and was like, she had to pay full price for a cake that she didn't ask for from a so-called friend. So she stopped talking to that friend because that's not right, which is true. Like, she didn't even ask for the cake. The person offered, they said 40, then 60, then 120. That's not right because you're offering it, right? Now, if she would have came to you, you still should, it really depends on the relationship, you know. Now, if this person disappeared out of your life, because you got people that's like that, like they just disappear and you don't hear from them in like 2-3 years, and then they hit your phone like, hey girl, I'm pregnant. Can you do my baby shower cake? No, because I ain't hear from you in 2-3 years. I'll be at your baby shower. Of course, there's no love lost, there's no grudges. But no, I will not be doing your cake for free. Where have you been for 3 years? Casper the Friendly Ghost. Like, something like that. Different, right? Or if that person did you a big favor back in the day and you owe them a favor, so they like, yo, you owe me this favor, then do them that solid. It's the rightful thing to do, But definitely set boundaries. That's not what I'm saying in the previous video. Definitely set some boundaries. Like, that's very important. And yeah, it's important to set that, especially when it comes to money and business. And those are my thoughts.